Today's Friday, March 7th. This is the 1970 Cadillac DeVille and Calais horn pad. This is from my friend Perry in Arkansas. And this is a 1 year only design with the tri-star configuration and center Cadillac crest. This was Perry's original horn pad as it arrived to me. Very, very stiff, unusable. 1970 is the thinnest horn pad General Motors ever designed, and therefore requires a very, very supple horn pad. Okay, it has to be very, very supple. And the reason for that is because of the thinness and the distance between the electrical contacts is so slight that there is no movement in the horn pad. The horn pad is mounted stationary, and all of the motion, if we can call that, because it is still kinematic motion, although it's very slight as it's facilitated only by the supple vinyl horn pad cover, okay, and not by the back plate. So this is video number 2 out of a 2-video set. In the first one, I had the bench layout of all the different components. This is the stiff back plate, and there's no movement as it's fixably constrained, unlike the predecessor years in 67 and 68, where the pressing on the horn pad raises and lowers through a springing action the entire vinyl covered horn pad and the back plate. Whereas in 1970, what we have is a stationary horn pad where the metal backing cover for this vinyl covered horn pad is fixably constrained, okay, and all of the motion is facilitated through the flexing of the vinyl horn pad cover. So we need a very, very supple horn pad for 1970 in order for the horns to work. And we have 3 contact points on the edges of each of the tri-stars, and the center Cadillac crest also actuates the horn. So I've gone ahead and I've connected a light bulb, and I've connected to power, and I'm going to do a functional validation test. And I'll go ahead and squeeze the contact point, and we see the light bulb come on in the upper left. The light bulb comes on upper right, in the bottom. And as a lot of people don't realize, also the center crest area facilitates the horn. Okay, so we see the light bulb coming on in each of the 3 pressure points at the end of the trigon and in the center Cadillac crest. Obviously, if it was an Eldorado or a Fleetwood, we would have a smaller Cadillac crest and a wreath, whereas in the DeVille and in the Calais, we have the larger monolithic Cadillac crest and no wreath. So this is a fully restored, nicely revitalized replacement 1970 horn pad for my friend Perry in Arkansas. Okay, replacing his stiff and totally unusable and unrestorable original 1970 horn pad. This is George in Florida. This is video number 2 out of a 2-video set. I have over 375,000 original vintage parts from 1959 through 1976, all the way through 78 for the Cadillac Eldorados. I'm best known for my restoration of the entire steering wheel, including the horn pad, as well as the wood grain embedded ring in the horn pad ring itself. The tilt and telescopic steering columns, the power seat mechanisms, the instrument clusters, and other critical hard-to-source original vintage Cadillac items. Today is Friday, March 7th. This is George in Florida. Thank you very kindly.